Okay, so continuing on with our no-gi Sloth Jiu Jitsu passing. So we are continuing on with the Bodylock pass. This is the side Bodylock pass. So up until now everything's been I'm on my knees, passing Declan's guard. It was knee shield, half guard, now he's playing butterfly. So if I'm going to try and set up the side Bodylock pass, I'll probably try to get into a folding pass on this butterfly guard. Sometimes action reaction is a good way to do it. Sometimes if I just push his knee to the side and try to get him into the folding pass, that can be a difficult thing to do. So sometimes if I want to pass this way, okay, I'll push his knee this way. His reaction is to open it out, and when he does, I'll drop my lock behind it. And then I can start smearing into the folding pass position. Detail on angle. I am not in Declan's profile. If I was here, he can just grab onto me and move his body back, or if he put in a butterfly hook, he can just elevate me this way, okay? Detail on the folding passes, when I move him this way, I have him at this angle. Kind of, if you did Donner's Chimera system, just this getting on that can't remember the name of it.
Power line?
Power line, that's the move. I'm glad you're here, bro. Getting on that power line, so I'm not directly parallel with him. I'm kind of more perpendicular. Notice the way when I moved into this position, Declan immediately went up on this elbow, which is good for him, bad for me. So now from my body lock, I'm just going to find the wrist and find his arm and collapse that. Once I have that, then it's just a game. Can I win the underhook? Is his arm on the inside? If his arm's on the outside, I'll win the underhook. More than likely from there, I'll slide in and now mount. Let's take a look at that again. Just back to really there. So we're in the butterfly guard. I'll be trying to get that reaction. I mean, I'm going to fake the folding pass this side. The minute that knee pushes out, I'm just hitting it on this side. And again from there, I'm cutting that angle, trying to flatten him out. More than likely, Declan's coming up. Let's take a look at that again. So that's your basic folding pass, but we want to incorporate it with a body lock control, side body lock control. So as I push on his knee and he opens that out, I push and then I side body lock him here. Okay. I'm going to use that on my head to try and flatten him out. So as I cut that angle, I'm bringing him down. More than likely though, he's only going to an elbow. So now from here, my hand finds the wrist. I can find that elbow and I'll drive with my head to flatten him out. If I have the underhook, that's cool. So now from here, I can occupy that space. Okay. And step into the mount. Sometimes what will happen is though that arm will be on the inside, which is no problem. If it's on the inside, I'm going to bring my arm through here, and now I'll use that to take the back. Really the pathways are, they're not set in stone. It just depends on what he gives me. If his elbow's tight to his body, I'm not going to give myself a hernia trying to win the underhook. I'll just look for something else. So again, just from our butterfly guard position, we're here. I'm going to find his knee, I'm going to push, I'm going to get that reaction of him flaring that knee out, and I drop my lock behind it. Now, our body lock, our side body lock pass, I win the body lock, but I'm not in the middle, which we covered in the front one. And my knee is not on the inside, which we covered on the knee shield one, it's on the outside, so I'm here. And then I'll just start to flatten him out, and I'm cutting that angle, I'm not staying parallel with him, I'm on that power line. Notice the way it's big toe side down in the mat, hips engaged, and I'm here. If he's on an elbow, I just find the wrist, come over the top, find his tricep, use my head, just like in the hot lava concept, to flatten him out. I get to this position here. I need to make sure his elbow's not on the inside. So when I slide my knee in, from there, now I'm projecting my weight forward in the mount. Okay. And again, from that position, if I have the underhook, I can control the head, and as I move into the mount, we're back into our head and arms, which we can work from there. more time on that. So we're hand fighting. I'll push to get the reaction. As he opens his knee, I'm straight into my body lock, side body lock pass. I'm going to use that to flatten him out. He's up on an elbow. I'm going to find his wrist, find his tricep, and use my head to push him down. Once I get to here, this time maybe he's this arm tight. So there's no way I don't have the profile. Okay? So from there, I can bring my right knee in, but now I'll bring my right arm underneath. That's what I'm after. I can use my head to smear that across. And now I'll slide my left knee, posting with my hand towards his head. Again, I can get into the Khmer chop if I choose to from here. Sit back on my hip and then I roll laterally across and we're on the back. Let's just get one more angle on that side. So just getting that action reaction. We're here. I push, he opens up. Now we're into that body lock position. Again, from there I'm driving to get into the folding pass. He's going to post from that position. So I'm just reaching forward and collapsing that post. Again, I'm cutting that angle to get on the power line. If this elbow's tight from here, I'm going to start moving and coming underneath. Once I get that over the shoulder, now I can post. Swing my head up, Khmer chops there. I don't pull him on top of me, I roll laterally. And now from there, we're on the back. So that is the third body lock pass. We looked at the front one, we looked at the knee inside one, which you could do from butterfly and knee sheath half guard, and now we have the side body lock pass.